Hello, Saturday afternoon. It's finally stopped raining, and just as I was about to start filming, everybody is taking advantage of the dry weather and they're all mowing. So I do apologise if you can hear mowing and strimming, and the seagulls are doing heaven only knows what on the roof. They're very noisy today. So, oh, and Daisy's there. Yep, thanks Daisy. I have a plan. So I thought I'd better record it on here, and then I've got somewhere to go and look myself to find out what I was planning. I've cut out my square, and I hope you can see it on there. It's hard to find something to show you that it shows up on camera. And I'm going to build up a picture. I might even add a layer of batting in, I'm not sure yet. I've cut a layer that's slightly smaller than my, I think this was 7 inches square. Yes, it was 7 inches square from the cotton sheet, the old cotton sheet that I'm using. And then I've used slightly smaller, so I've got a little border, tatty border, some fabric I'll show you in a second and tell you what it is. And then I found the Crocus, which is way too big, but I'm going to fussy cut around it so you can see more of the text, and I'm going to snip across where that line is there, and I'm going to move the bulb up so that we get the whole thing up there. I'm just going to shorten it a little bit. So after that, I was looking for something blue, which I came back to a paper mill, which again picks up the blue from the flower, so I think I'm going to be using it. Then I found a tag with the word prompt on it, and I shall tell you where that's from because I thought that was quite cool. And I do want to add some stamps in, so all these will be trimmed to fit within the text part. I've just not done anything yet. I wanted a little tag because that introduces, those are the kind of colours, and are picking out the yellowy colour up here. And then seeds and bulbs I chopped out for another piece of fabric, but I think I'm going to just chop it down to being bulbs. In fact, all my fabric scissors are downstairs. Oh, will it rip? Oh no, it won't. Aye, come on. There we go. I want to keep it a little bit tatty. So I've now got the word seeds for another project. I'll pop that there. That's where I'm going. I'm going to be adding some lace somewhere here, so I'll just have a little bit of lace, maybe just a tiny amount popping out from under there, just a triangle of flowers there, and maybe a little triangle at the top. I don't want a massive piece, but just a little bit popping out up there, maybe a bit here, and then this bit down here. I think I will trim that down too because I've got to have lace on it. So that's kind of where I'm going with it. That's the plan. So I'll show you where I got everything from, just in case. And if you hear a sliding noise and a big bang, it's the leaning tower of fabric at the side of me. So this piece of fabric, I think, was part of the Cathe Holden flea market collection, and that's where I've taken my chunk from on there. In fact, I'm pretty certain it's Cathe Holden. If it's not, it's a Moda, definitely one of the Moda ledger papers. So that was that. This is one I showed the other day, and this, there was just one little bit at the side. If you're buying this and you can get in store to see it, you can work out exactly what you want. But at the side here was where it said seeds, bulbs, dog fluff, seeds, bulbs, fruit trees. So I've just snipped into that for the words. And don't forget, you can use words. You don't have to use the whole thing. See, there are dates, there are days on this fabric. Something else that I noticed was the calendar. So we've got some months there as well. So those will be quite cool for the winter months in there. So that's where those words came from. And that is Cathe Holden. I'm sure that one's Cathe Holden. Is it? No, I'm lying to you. That isn't the Cathe Holden. That is a part of this collection. Let's get to the end of it. And is this the piece with the name on? I bet it's not. No, it's not, but I shall tell you in a minute. So this is where the crocus bulb came from. And again, this is the one that I wished I'd bought a bigger piece of. So that's Art Journal. That's called Art Journal. But I'll pop all the links on. This is a definite, if you can get hold of it, this is an absolute cracking piece of fabric. This is Cathe Holden and this is Flea Market, and this is just fantastic. I've chopped it up many, I've used it on so many projects, but let's see if I can get these in. You've all kinds of things in here. The right way up. It's a little bit creased. So you've got stamps and tickets, you've got fish, you've got birds, butterflies, all kinds of little pieces of ephemera, and let's see if I can turn it around the right one. There's my tag. There's one of my tags that I've used there. And there we go. Let's just flip it over. There is the tag with prompts on it. So they're repeated. I can't remember. I think it was 1/2 metre I got of this one. So yeah, you've got lots of bits and pieces on there that you can use on your projects, and it will last forever. I mean, I've had this a couple of years. Does it say the date on here? Cathe Holden, Flea Market, Fresh, Moda. Doesn't say the date, but it's a great collection. So those are the fabrics that I am using along with the stamps. Those are the ones I'm actually using on my project. So I'll just flip those out of the way. Now I found a few other fabrics, so bear with me. I'll just negotiate these without knocking them over. So, not that one. There's another Cathe Holden, which is again great for chopping up, that you could use. Birds' nests and tickets and things. This one's quite repetitive, and it's made into one big collage already. So there's that one. In fact, we'll leave that. This is what I've been chopping out of the Cathe Holden, the other fabric. I've been chopping bits and pieces off, and even the ones that are part, you know, from the edge, where you've only got one little bit of the design, you could still use that for tucking underneath, you know, so that it's popping out, as you would do in paper crafting, building the layers up. You could do that with these. I mean, look at him. He's fabulous. And he is as well. He is definitely, he's just shouting to be stitched. Oh, you need different coloured threads and just go over him. So the other bits and pieces I found, bear with, I just found the name. This is another Flea Market, and that's all text backgrounds. Then this is a scrap piece I've got. It's a Moda, and I don't know whose collection it was. Something Market Moxie. But again, it's text. It's got recipes on it. It's got all sorts of things. I've always got batik in there. Then there are a couple of Tim Holtz ones I found in the pile. So these are good backgrounds. You've got all kinds of things with these. These are some of the older ones. In fact, I think these could have been when he first started doing the textiles. So they make good backgrounds. And again, we've got some, what's it called? Is it graph paper? I can't remember. Gosh, school was a long time ago. And there's some more Tim Holtz there as well. That's the collection with the typewriters on. That's quite a good one. Good background for layering up them. And then, oh, this one. Check this out. This is Cathe Holden, and this is Flea Market Fresh again. So you've got loads of different flowers on there. That is another great one, and the quality of the Moda is beautiful. It's silky to touch. It's beautiful to stitch with. Then, of course, I have my stamps. I literally just got 1/4 metre, a couple of different colours. And what else have we got in here? I won't show you all the batiks in this pile. And yeah, the other ones I found in my stash, you know, you forget you've got things, are these. Again, Cathe Holden. So these are like wooden crates, wooden panels. They make a great background. And similar idea again. And that's Wyndham Fabrics, called Man Cave. These I've had for quite a long time, so it's whether you find them or whether there's something similar out there. I've got that one in white as well. So those were just a few that I found when I was looking for something else. And I found my ruler again, which I'm very happy about because I've been looking for that for ages. So I'm off to do some stitching, and I'll be back again when I've got everything tacked down and maybe even sewn totally. Okie dokie. Catch up soon. Bye.